Please, and if you have nothing doing on this stage, go down. If you have nothing doing on this stage, go down. Go down. If you don't have any business on this stage, go down. This stage, let me forget.
River State project is our collective responsibility. As such, the workers will not afford to be complacent. We will not sit again and watch anybody intimidate this government. That is what we mean. Congress in session hereby call on the Inspector General of Police and the River State Commissioner of Police to be vigilant and professional and carry out their duties in River State without bias. Organized labor wish to appreciate His Excellency Sir Simile Efubara, JSSRS, for his magnanimity in the recent promotions, including payment of a record-breaking 100,000 naira Christmas bonus set by the administration of His Excellency Dr. Peter Odili that gave civil servants 20,000 during his administration. Since Peter Odili, no government in River State have paid Christmas bonus. Only paid last time 20,000 naira. But today, Sir Simile Efubara, His Excellency, has broken the record by paying 100,000 naira.
Of a country has done by raising 100,000 to give the poor workers of River State to us is something unbelievable. But we didn't know that this volume of money exists in River State. But we want to say, our dear governor, you are great.
This him alone to govern River State. Any attempt, it is not a threat. We are more than 3 million youths here today. We are going to occupy all the oil facilities and we are going to shut down the economy of this country. We are going to shut down the economy of this country. We can't be walking like elephants and be eating like ants as Ijaw people, as Rivers people, as Niger Delta people. We are counting on your leadership. We know your capacity, Mr. President. Call your FCC ministers to order. We need peace. We want peace in Rivers. Eyes on!
Yes. We want to call the governor. No, the presentation of the second budget for 10 members of the House of Assembly. We have one speaker recognized by law, Right Honorable IBTC Bank. And as much, the seat of the 27 lawmakers is vacant. We want to call the governor. We don't know what you are doing. As our people, we voted for you. Yes. And you must listen to us. Yes. Tinubu is not from Rivers. Yes. Simple. The agreement is an agreement written by Wiko, not written by us. Wiko ruled River State for 8 years. We gave our mandate to Sinfumara. And Sinfumara is our government. We are telling Sinfumara, if they supposed to sign. That agreement is it is the agreement of River State. That River State agreement is the agreement for sleep to govern River State for 8 years. No, sir. No, sir. All right, thank you.
You are done so much for us, and we cannot tell it all. Come on, everybody, say, and if I count 10,000 times, it still would be enough. Come on, say, yeah, hear your voice also. He has done so very much for me. What shall I render? What shall I render unto Jehovah? Oh, he has done so very much for me.
Please, on behalf of everybody that is here, the youth of River State and other voluntary organizations, we want to say that we are here, the governor did not send us. We are here as youth. I want to say, one, that His Excellency Sir Sivinale Joseph Omola should not be under pressure by every individual or Mr. President, that the youth and the voters in River State voted for him. And nobody, no one individual will support the will of River people. And I was telling the governor not to recall any commissioner, any attempt to recall any commissioner will occupy the government. I mean, not be so. Yes, so we did not vote for him alone. We voted for him. I will not allow anybody to subvert the will of Rivers people.
We are appealing to you, Mr. President, to listen to our cry. We all voted you in Rivers State, not only the minister. Millions of Rivers youth vote you. You need to hear from us. Allow our governor to work.
It has been what did you to have, and those who have been supported to be indigenous in what they are doing, and to get the civil service forward. We in the Civil Service Commission will acknowledge the wonderful things the Excellency is doing. Even recently, he has defeated all the building of the civil service. Because civil service is now wearing a new thing. So we want to believe that the civil who much is expected and much is also needed to go. Now, I want to enjoy all of you to please do your best to ensure that we leave this River State, to come to the limelight, so that other people will replicate what we are doing in River State. You must take your job very, very quickly. You must come to work and make it is expected of you. That is that thing we are supporting the government. On behalf of the Civil Service Commission, I want to thank the Senate once again for this package.
I have received the letter of solidarity that you have written, wherein you have also expressed your feelings and solidarity to him on different things, and I will deliver this safely to the governor. But I want to add also that it is also a revelation of the good work that the leadership of Labour in Rivers State is doing. This leadership of Labour currently is very, very friendly.
The entire Rivers people, not PDP people, not APC people, not Labour Party people, the entire Rivers people, they have gathered here today and they have made their point clear. They have elected the Governor similar Joseph Fubara, to provide infrastructure, to provide quality education, quality health care. It's not to protect structure.
Hello everyone. I just want to talk about this whole 50% decrease that has been done by Chief Tinubu. And with the, first of all, it shows thoughtlessness in terms of people who do not think things through. Just like when he just came out and said, oh, first subsidy has been removed. Just like that, without putting in things in place to ensure that the removal of first subsidy is something, that goes very well. So that mentality to just wake up and just put out something there, I'm sure he's probably used to this rankadede mentality, dobale, where people come from for crumbs in his place, and he has brought that mentality into this illegitimate government that he is heading. And so it's to just come out and say you've reduced 50%. And what people don't understand, and I think I'll just try as much as possible to break it down. When you come out and just give this kind of policies where some people are favored, I think they brought out like 5 transport companies that are going to implement this 50% decrease or whatever it is. So that means it's a sort of like waiver. So definitely those companies will be able to get their monies. Government, the Tinubu's illegitimate government will then end up paying them certain amount of money. That's also like what comes with when you give waivers. What normally happens is that, what about the others that didn't get that? What are they supposed to do this period? Some people, some people mostly don't think things through, and they're like, oh, okay, yes, it is, and oh, this one, it's free. That means the illegitimate government is working. Really? They first of all made you so poor that you cannot afford to pay transport you normally would have paid without blinking an eye. The roads have been made so unsafe. I don't know whether he will also be paying 50% of any ransom if there's anywhere where a ransom happens. God forbid. Yeah, we always say God forbid, but we also have to do the needful. These are wolves that people are looking at. Look at the ripple effect. What about all those other people who bought fuel at 100%, parts of their cars, everything, the tires, whatever, needing to carry passenger. Now they are having to unfavorably compete with some people who are being given some sort of waiver by the illegitimate government. So what then happens? Are they going to now run at a loss? These other people that are not on this list, will they now be forced to carry these passengers? Are they going to be paying their staff less and everything? These are the things that are you know, when they do these things, they don't look at the repercussion. They don't look at the ripple effect. And I'll give you an example. There's this tomatoes, Aline tomatoes paste. I'll try and put the picture up here for you to see. Aline tomato paste was Aline that I used to import, made my own brand. I made sure it was done in China. I made sure I had the best quality. You know, like when you go to China, they will ask you whatever kind of quality you want. I went for the best because I really wanted the things that for me, when I'm selling things or doing things, even when I'm building houses, I always, what would I want? I wanted tomato that was red, that wasn't sour. I hate that sourness. That wasn't sour, that you use, and it will be nice, you know, take really good quality. And I did that. Lo and behold, we came. Several things happened. First of all, they started giving waivers to some of those big importers. That was during the Jonathan era. Started giving waivers. They didn't give us the smaller importers waivers. At the end of the day, those bigger companies now started pushing us out of business, crashed the price of this tomato paste crash. If any of you remember, between 2011, 2012, 2013, there was a crash in tomato paste. My 39th birthday, I always think about this because 2012 was my worst year in business. As bad as things are now, I don't feel it as that, because this one I will cost, but I'm not making money. I will just be chilling. That one I was losing money. I had containers upon containers upon containers of sachet tomato that I've imported, and I will clear this container. When I finish clearing the container, each carton of sachet tomato will come at either 1,080 naira, 1,000. There was one that was 1,150 or something. You know, sometimes the demorage, some containers we cleared, some were 1,013, and I was selling them like 600 naira in Kanu. Imagine you've cleared them at the port. Then we used to pay about 250, 270, 300 to Kanu. You carry and then go and sell them like half the price. If I had and I told my distributor, my producer, then I said, stop production, cancel my order. He refused to cancel my order. He still kept producing. Wallahi, today I look back. If I had known, I would have just allowed the goods to rot at the port and just pay my producer. That was better than me actually now clearing the goods and bringing them out, because I now ended up incurring more losses. So all of this, meanwhile, as of that time, Jonathan was basically giving waivers to all of this, rice waiver, this waiver, that waiver, and these companies were now using it to oppress the rest of us in terms of prices. And at the end of the day, a good number of companies closed down. I closed down my company. I had a lot of staff then. I had to say, apologies, so I can't. And then the only other way they said I could make it was either to reduce the quality of the product, that's not to have the good product I have, or reduce the quantity. So for example, if it's 100 grams, we will put 80 grams or 90 grams instead of 100. So those small ones, I said I cannot do any of those. I would rather lose my money. I would rather close the business and move on. That was what I did. So when you think about all of these things where they are saying, 50%, so and so companies are the ones that are going to be used, ask yourself, what about the other people who are doing transport business? Who does their means of livelihood? Who is going to pay them 50%? What is going to happen to them now? That is it, they won't get those costs, or people will expect their prices to reduce and all of that. Nigerians are not looking for peanuts. Nigerians are not looking for charity. Nigerians want enabling environment and the rule of law for them to be able to thrive in their country. That's what Nigerians are looking for. Not all of these harebrained ideas that are being done. You're thinking about strategy. They say strategy. Where is the strategy? Master strategies with no strategy. They use all the strategy to rig election, to maim, to bring in violence, to maim and kill people. Now it's time for the governors. It's one thing to steal election. It's one thing to rig election. It's one thing to steal mandate. It is another thing to govern. You cannot use propaganda to govern. You can use propaganda during election and do all sorts of things. But I can assure you, propaganda can never and will never be used for governance. But trust the this thing, psyche of Nigeria. Most Nigerians, they forget. They see small kobo, they reduce this thing. All of them are happy, forgetting that what is the repercussion of all of this. Thank you for watching.